Picture this. You wake up, check your feed, and there it is. A photo of LeBron James, the face of the Lakers franchise, standing inside the Cleveland Cavaliers practice facility. Not a throwback, not a fan edit. Present day. The King was back where it all started, in the building where he became a legend. And instantly, the NBA world went in the meltdown. Is LeBron planning a move? Is he unhappy in Los Angeles? Is this the beginning of the end for LeBron in purple and gold? Fans, insiders, and analysts all scrambled for answers as speculation exploded across social media. The timing couldn't have been more intense, right in the middle of the offseason, when rumors grow legs faster than a fast break. To make things even wilder, LeBron's longtime agent, Rich Paul, confirmed that 4 teams have shown serious interest in acquiring the 20-time All-Star. Yes, 4. And while Paul emphasized there have been no formal trade talks with the Lakers, he didn't deny that the interest is real and growing. Now here's the key detail that has Laker Nation biting their nails. LeBron recently opted into his $52.6 million player option for the 2025-26 season. That keeps him in LA contractually, but with a full no-trade clause. That means LeBron holds the ultimate power. If he wants to leave, the Lakers can't stop him. If he wants to stay and force their hand for a roster overhaul, they better listen. This isn't just about basketball. It's about legacy, timing, and the clock ticking on one of the greatest careers the league has ever seen. For context, LeBron often spends part of his offseason in Ohio, where he has deep family and business roots. So technically, his presence at the Cavaliers facility wasn't official. No tryouts, no meetings with the front office. But come on, this is LeBron James. Every move is calculated. Every appearance has weight. The fact that he chose that gym at this moment, with this much uncertainty around the Lakers' direction, you better believe there's more to the story. And it gets deeper. The Lakers just hired rookie head coach JJ Redick. They're rebuilding the coaching staff, bringing in new voices like Justin Robinson. But questions remain. Is the roster championship caliber? Do they have the assets to compete in a loaded Western Conference? And more importantly, does LeBron believe in this team? Because if he doesn't, history tells us he won't wait around. Let's not forget, LeBron is 40. His window isn't just closing, it's practically begging to be slammed shut. He's not here to develop talent, he's here to win rings. And if the Lakers can't deliver, there are teams out there, maybe Cleveland, maybe someone else, ready to give him one last dance on a contending roster. So what does this all mean for Laker fans? It means the pressure is on. Every move the front office makes from now on will be scrutinized under the LeBron microscope. The margin for error? Gone. The patience? Worn thin. The expectation? Win now or risk losing the most powerful player in the NBA. Is this just another offseason rumor, or is it the early warning sign of something much bigger? Stay with us, because what comes next could define the future of the Lakers for years. Let's get real. When LeBron James is even rumored to be unhappy, it doesn't just shake the locker room. It rattles the entire foundation of the franchise. The Lakers are not just a basketball team with LeBron on the roster. They're a global brand, a title contender by default, and a magnet for free agents. So the implications of LeBron possibly wanting out, even subtly, are seismic. Let's break it down. If LeBron were to greenlight a trade or hint that he no longer believes in the direction of the team, the Lakers' leverage disappears instantly. Every opposing GM knows that the Lakers would be dealing from a position of desperation, not power. And given his no-trade clause, LeBron can dictate the terms. That means the Lakers wouldn't get market value back, not even close. We're talking maybe a couple of role players, some future picks, and cap relief. That's a brutal return for a top 10 player even at age 40. But even worse is the signal it sends to Luka Dončić. Yes, Luka is now a Laker. After a blockbuster trade earlier this year that sent Anthony Davis to the Dallas Mavericks, Dončić is officially wearing the purple and gold. The front office made that move to give LeBron one last shot at a title with a generational talent beside him. If LeBron bails now, that experiment blows up before it even starts.
And what does that mean for Luka? He didn't come to LA to carry a rebuilding team. He came to win, now. Losing LeBron would put all that pressure squarely on his shoulders, with less spacing, more defensive attention, and far less veteran support. JJ Redick was hired with LeBron's support. The former sharpshooter turned podcasters, betting on his high IQ and media-savvy presence to connect with stars and elevate the team. But make no mistake, he's a first-time head coach. His margin for error is slim. If LeBron leaves or mentally checks out, Redick instantly loses his strongest supporter in the locker room. That changes everything. Now, instead of coaching a contender, he's managing a chaotic transition, dealing with media pressure, locker room uncertainty, and the expectations of one of the most demanding fan bases in sports. This could derail his career before it truly starts. Without LeBron, here's what the Lakers would have. Luka Dončić as the new franchise cornerstone, brilliant offensively but needs the right structure around him. Austin Reeves, skilled, high IQ guard, fits well next to Luka. Dalton Connect and Jalen Hood-Schifino, promising but still raw. Role players like Rui Hachimura, Jared Vanderbilt, and Gabe Vincent, solid but not difference makers. What's missing? Leadership, championship experience, the clutch factor that only LeBron brings. LeBron creates gravity, both literally on the court and figuratively in the front office. Remove him, and suddenly that space disappears. Luka faces increased double teams. Reeves has to do more. Young players are forced to grow up fast, and the team's identity? Shaky. The Lakers would essentially become a Tier 2 playoff team. Dangerous, but inconsistent. And in the brutal Western Conference, that might not be enough. Rob Pelinka and the Lakers front office would face a defining moment. They'd have two choices. Go all in on building around Luka, load up on shooters, defend at a high level, and empower Luka to be the alpha. Or rebuild again. If Luka becomes frustrated and wants out next, things could spiral. The team would be back at square one. Either option is risky. The Lakers don't have full control of their own future picks due to past trades. Their cap flexibility is limited, and their recent track record with supporting stars is under the microscope. Bottom line, there is no easy path forward if LeBron walks. Every scenario carries risk. Every move must be perfect. In short, LeBron's presence isn't just valuable, it's foundational. The Lakers' entire blueprint is built around him and now Luka. Lose LeBron, and you're not just making a trade. You're hitting the reset button on an era. Let's be clear, this isn't just about LeBron visiting an old gym. This is a calculated, purposeful signal from the most media-aware player in NBA history. When LeBron James steps into the Cleveland Cavaliers practice facility in the middle of off-season speculation, it's not a coincidence, it's a message. The message is, I still have options. And Lakers fans need to read between the lines. LeBron isn't trying to burn bridges. He's not demanding a trade. He's doing what he's always done throughout his career, applying pressure. Pressure on the front office to stop playing it safe, pressure on ownership to commit to real, championship-level investment, pressure on everyone wearing purple and gold to understand what's at stake. Because the truth is, LeBron doesn't owe the Lakers anything beyond what he's already given. A championship in 2020, 4 All-Star seasons, and a global spotlight that put the franchise back on top after nearly a decade of irrelevance. But if he stays, he wants to win, not waste time watching young talent develop while teams like Denver, Boston, and OKC build dynasties.
This visit to Cleveland, it's not nostalgia, it's leverage. Let's talk about what this means for the Lakers front office. Rob Pelinka is in the most pivotal offseason of his tenure. Bringing in Luka Dončić was a bold move, one that gave LeBron a real co-star and injected new life into the franchise. But the work is far from done. The supporting cast is still inconsistent, the depth chart is unbalanced, and hiring a first-time head coach like JJ Redick is a gamble that only works if the locker room fully buys in. LeBron showing up in Cleveland is a reminder that his patience is not infinite, that he has options, and that if this experiment with Luka doesn't look like a contender by mid-season, he might exercise those options. And here's the reality Lakers fans don't want to hear, but need to face. LeBron holds all the cards, not just because of his no-trade clause, but because of what he represents. If he walks away, so does the national relevance. So do the primetime games, the TV deals, the free agent pull. He's more than a player. He's an economic engine. That's why this moment matters. So what's the verdict? Where do we, as Lakers Nation, stand? We believe LeBron isn't bluffing. We believe this is a strategic warning shot, not an idle threat. And we believe it's up to the front office, not the fans, not the players, not JJ Redick, to prove they're serious about winning in 2025 and beyond. Luka Dončić is the future,
But LeBron James is the now. And here's our call to action. To the front office, stop hedging. Stop looking 2 years down the line. You have 2 generational stars on the same roster. Act like it. Build a rotation that makes sense. Prioritize shooters. Secure veteran defenders. Make a move before the trade deadline, not after it's too late. To the fans, don't let the media spin this moment into a LeBron is leaving panic. Use your voice to demand accountability. Support the players. Fill Crypto.com arena with energy, but also keep the pressure on the organization to deliver a product worthy of the banners hanging from the rafters. And to LeBron himself, if you're listening, we hear you. We see what you're doing. And as a fan base, we respect it. You're not just asking for help, you're daring the Lakers to be great again. And we're with you. Because this franchise doesn't rebuild, it reloads. So let's stop acting like we're in survival mode. Let's act like the Lakers. Let's act like champions. This might be the final chapter of the LeBron era in Los Angeles, but if we play it right, if we go all in, it won't be the end. It'll be one last title run, and we'll be right there with you.